Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal Palace in shock. Ooni of Ife's wives cry so much as it is rumored as 5 different seers, traditional seers, stormed the palace and spoke to the Ooni of Ife that to stop what is going on, to stop these worries, to stop this trouble up and down and all of that, that he must only eat food that is prepared by his wife, his main wife, his first wife, Oloris Naomi, going forward. That going forward, Ooni of Ife should not eat from the cook. Ooni of Ife should not eat from anybody in the palace. The only person that is allowed to prepare food that will go into Ooni of Ife's mouth happens to be Oloris Naomi. That they do not care how Ooni of Ife wants to do it. Ooni of Ife has to find a way to bring Naomi back into the palace so Naomi can begin to prepare food for him to eat. Now that is the only way all of these things will go away. That these are all attacks coming from left, right, center, and that the wind of destruction, the wind of disfavor, every evil wind is blowing towards our humble and great Kabiyesi. That Kabiyesi must never allow that happen. Hey. It's not a small thing, no, as it is rumored. They say palace shocked. Wives cried and cried and cried that this has come to the end of the matter. That everybody will rest at the end of the day if Ooni of Ife begins to eat from Queen Naomi. That for now, for the next 30 days, Ooni of Ife must eat from only his wife, Oloris Naomi, and not eat from any other person. Now, let me tell you, I do know that a lot of us may think that, these women that Ooni of Ife has, that they cook from time to time for the Ooni of Ife. And a lot of us might think that for a man that has 6 women, with complete respect, I speak on this matter, please, okay? A lot of us might think that for a man that has 6 women, there is a possibility that maybe this week, this woman will keep him company, the other week that woman will keep him company. A lot of us might even think that there is something like a roster or something. No, Ooni of Ife, that is not the modus operandus of the Ooni of Ife. De la Ram Supo. No, that is not how he operates. Now, allegedly, I don't live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I'm not related to them. These are all different news that we get from different places, okay? Now, allegedly, Ooni of Ife, his wives do not cook for him. Yes, you see all these wives he has, they don't cook for him. He doesn't eat their food. He is not allowed to eat their food. So the wives, they cook for themselves, but they don't cook for the king. The king has his own chef who cook for him. They are altogether, people who take care of the meals of the Ooni of Ife in the kitchen, there are 4 of them. 4 of them who are cooking for the Ooni of Ife. And they are all male. Right now, they have all of them are males that are cooking for the Ooni of Ife. And then the other one where we used to think that in the other room, maybe they have roaster or something. With great respect, I speak on this matter, okay? Respect for, the Odua people across the globe, and respect for the great Kabiyesi, the Ooni of Ife, respect for Queen Naomi. You guys know that I respect these people a lot. I do not disrespect people, okay? Now, Ooni of Ife and his wife, they don't have any roaster. That this one on Monday is this one on Tuesday. No. Ooni of Ife is a big man. So what happens is that if he sits and he feels like the company of Oloris Temitope, he will call Temitope. If he wants the company of Oloris Miriam, Ikbe, he will call Oloris Miriam. If he feels like he wants to be in the company of Oloris Tobi, he will call Oloris Tobi. That's how he operates from what I heard, okay? So right now, they said that they cook, people taking care of the palace, everybody, that nobody should cook for the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife should not eat anybody's food. The only person's food that Ooni of Ife is allowed to eat, as it is right about now, is Oloris Naomi. That it is Oloris Naomi that anyhow, Ooni of Ife, whatever Ooni of Ife needs to do to go and bring Queen Naomi back into the palace, Ooni of Ife needs to go and bring Queen Naomi back into the palace. From the day that pronouncement was made, they say Kabiyesi should not eat from any wife, should not eat from any cook, should not eat from. So what is the meaning of this? It might also mean that some of these cooks that are there in the palace, if this information is true, it might also mean that these cooks that are there in the palace, most of them are also being manipulated. We heard about that water, Omolo water, or something. I've forgotten that water they talked about. They said that's the only water Ooni of Ife is allowed to use and cook, or they are allowed to cook, used to cook food for the Ooni of Ife. Now, we have heard that Oloris were also using that water. So if all of these prophecies, I call them prophecy, or traditional prophecy, or all the seers are seeing that Ooni of Ife needs to make sure that these women don't cook for him, and they are saying that as in nobody, even they cook, should not cook for Ooni of Ife. You need to know that there is something very, very strange about this. It means that over time, even though people think that they have everything under control, it means that these people are also being used. They are also manipulated. They are also being used against the monarch. That is what it simply means. Because what is the other explanation? That is what it means. So right now, the wahala is not a small something. No. They said that Oloris are crying. Oloris are crying that they are saying this is the end of it. That these people have succeeded at the end of the day. That this was not what they expected. You know that they fought too. These Oloris fought so hard. They fought so hard that they are crying that they just want to put them out. They just want to disgrace them. And that is why they are doing this. That this is not fair. That they are not supposed to do this to them. Which one is Olori Nami has to be the one cooking for the Ooni of Ife now? What is the meaning of that? Is Olori Nami the only wife that the Ooni of Ife has? That is what we are hearing, allegedly. Bear in mind that these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to anyone who is related to them, okay? Now, they said there's so much cry in the palace. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source and still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Esheo, Adukbeo. Thank you, my people. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing, no. They say there's royal basbos. As Oloris are trying to fix it, everything is scattering. As they are trying to fix, everything is scattering. It looks like Queen Naomi's God has come for them this time around. The worst has happened. Oh. The very worst has happened, as they have said that, Ooni of Ife should not eat anybody's food except Olori Naomi's food. That is the only way all of this will go. So what that means is that different kinds of manipulations are passing through maybe his meals, as we are hearing. And so that is why they are insisting that he must not eat from anybody except Olori Naomi. It's not a small something. They say there's confusion in the palace and all of that. Oloris are just very upset over what is happening. You know something? They say whom God has blessed, God has blessed. Naomi is a blessed child, and so shall it remain. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.